January 28, 7:36. Let's see. CBS has a journalist named who? Margaret Brennan. Biggest clown journalist I ever seen. She's right there in the same category with guess who? Martha Raddatz. Well, Miss Brennan, you should have been down there walking around on that border, just randomly at nighttime, daytime, when old Kamala said that thing was secure. You should have just went down there by yourself and just walked around. For days, weeks, and months. Have you ever even been to the border, southern border? Whose side are you on? You know, Margaret Brennan, you know how this works? If an immigrant goes through the legal process for U.S. citizenship in this country, they're going through the legal process, meaning they are being vetted. What do you think happens when there is a doubt? They're rejected. When in doubt, no citizenship. That's how that works. You call yourself a journalist. You didn't even have your facts right. And again, whose side are you on? Did you look at these polls? Before this presidential election there, Margaret Brennan, what was one of the top concerns of the American people on those polls? Illegal immigration and safety, wasn't it? Majority, a fairly high majority of the people said, yeah, we got to get this fixed. You know what that means, Margaret Brennan? That means there's no gray area much on this issue. Yet, you seem to be hunting a gray area. So when they conducted that poll, if they would have called your house, how would you have answered that poll? I guess you would have been one of the Looney Tunes, huh? That didn't think we should put safety and get this immigration and these thugs and these criminals, get all this under control. That would have been you, wouldn't it? You know, you're the laughing stock. You're the laughing stock. J.D. Vance is a AAA player, and you're not even single A. You're out of your league. You look like a horse's ass on TV. You see, you're not interviewing somebody to actually get information, so that the person you're interviewing can convey to the American people. That's what your job is as a journalist. No, you're not doing that. You're asking leading questions and you're trying to twist things. You're trying to fact check the person you're interviewing, the person that just got elected. The jury in this country said what? We want J.D. Vance, not that dumbass from Minnesota, as vice president. You see how that works? Laughable. We've done seen this Face the Nation episode this weekend. Now we see an episode on CBS where you all can't just ask what's going on. What are you all doing? Bring up the topic and just ask the vice president, what are you doing? What is your and the president's policies? But that's not what you do. And that's why you got the label fake news media by President Trump. He was spot on. The American people sees it. This weighed heavily on this election. People started tuning your asses out. Because why? Because they started seeing these illegals massing in areas outside of Texas. It started coming into their backyards or getting awfully close. Yeah, you should get down there to that border, Margaret Brennan. Take your crew with you and get down there and start asking those border patrol. You know, now they're not changing damn diapers like they were before. They're patrolling that damn border like they were supposed to start with. That's why we got a damn border patrol. But you ain't got a clue because you're in that little bubble. That little liberal-ass journalistic bubble. But again, whose side are you on? You're a U.S. citizen, aren't you? Have any allegiance to this country? You know, it's not a crime to have allegiance as a journalist being a U.S. citizen. In case you didn't know that. Again, I wouldn't have known that you were an American citizen doing that interview with J.D. Vance. I would have thought you would have been some foreign journalist with no ties with allegiance to the United States. That is very sad. Very, very sad. That's going to conclude the video.